It's the...
This bout...
We've waited a long time. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. It's bombs away. Well done with that counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Nice counter shot. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Misses with the jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about McCaskill.
I'm happy. I'm a happy coach. I like that.
And there's the bell to start round two. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. How about that time counter shot? This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them. These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. Beautiful counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They threw the hook, it didn't land. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about McCaskill in that last round. Pretty dominant. On to the third. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. Misses with the straight left. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Just misses with that jab. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight.
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Natasha Jonas in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about McCaskill in that last round.
You've done all of your work.
And there's the bell to start round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
She got clipped by that counter. Nice counter shot. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Good counter shot by her. Insane action. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh, and Jonas dazed with that shot. And Miss GB goes down. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round.
I like that. I'm happy. I'm happy. Good job.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Well, I think we can all agree that was not the best round for her. Let's see what kind of advice and strategy their corner goes with heading into this next round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Catch and shoot. A perfect counter shot. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Nice counter shot by her. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Her stamina is off the charts. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about McCaskill in that.
I love that.
And there's the bell to start round 6. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The perfect counter lands. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. She wasn't ready for that counter. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. They exchange punches. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about McCaskill in that last.
I'm a happy coach. I like that round.
And there's the bell to start round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Through the straight left, but it won't score. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
She blocks the uppercut. There's a counter shot. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. She misses with the jab. Punch, counter punch. Oh, and that shot hurt Natasha Jonas. Down goes Natasha Jonas. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two,
Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that
8th round. Now relax.
round 8, and we're off again. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice counter. You've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Incredible work rate. Tried to score with a jab. She catches and counters. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Natasha Jonas on wobbly legs. A lot of big punches, and Jonas can't take it anymore. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout